The first key appeared on a Monday morning. I almost didn't notice it. It was lying on the doormat outside my apartment door, a small brass key attached to a plain metal ring. No tag, no note, just a key. At first, I assumed it belonged to a neighbor. Our building was old, and people often misplace things. Maybe someone dropped it while walking past my door. So I picked it up and placed it on the small table inside my apartment, planning to ask around later. But by the end of the day, I had completely forgotten about it. It wasn't until the next morning that things became strange, because when I opened my door again, there was another key on the mat. Different shape, different color, and definitely not the same one from the day before. The second key was older, darker metal, worn edges, and a small number engraved near the base. At first, I thought it might belong to another apartment, but none of the locks in my hallway matched. Still, I didn't think much about it. Maybe someone in the building was playing a harmless prank. But when the third morning came and another key appeared, the situation stopped feeling like a coincidence. 3 keys, 3 different designs, 3 mornings in a row, and I had no idea who was. The next day, I bought a small security camera. If someone was leaving keys overnight, the camera would catch them. That night, I placed it above the door facing the hallway. Then I waited. Morning came, and like clockwork, another key appeared. I checked the recording immediately. The hallway remained empty all night. No one approached the door. No one entered the hallway. Yet at exactly 4:13 a.m., something strange happened. The camera flickered, just for 1 second, and when the image returned, the key was already on the mat. After a week, I had collected 7 keys. I placed them all inside a small wooden box on my desk. Each one was different. Different metal, different design, different age. Some looked modern, others looked decades old. But what bothered me most was the feeling that they belonged somewhere, somewhere specific, somewhere important. And then, on the 8th morning, the key came with something new, a tiny paper tag with an address written on it. The address on the tag led to an old storage building near the river. I almost didn't go, but curiosity is a powerful thing. When I arrived, I found a long row of metal storage units. Each door had a number, and one of them matched the number engraved on the key. Unit 17. My hands felt strangely cold as I approached the door. I inserted the key. It turned smoothly. Inside the storage unit was a single object, a wooden chair, and on the chair sat a small envelope with my name written on it. Inside the envelope was a photograph, a photo of my apartment door, taken from the hallway. The picture looked recent, very recent, too recent, because lying on the doormat in the photo was today's key, the one I hadn't received yet. My stomach tightened. Someone wasn't just leaving keys, someone was planning them. And somehow, they knew exactly what would happen. After that day, more keys arrived, each one with a tag, each tag with a new address. Every key opened a different door, a locker, a shed, an abandoned office, and inside each place was something waiting for me. A photograph, a note, a message, every one connected to moments from my life, childhood memories, old friends, places I had forgotten. It felt like someone was guiding me through pieces of my past. Until one morning, the final key appeared. The final key had no tag, but somehow I knew where it belonged. My childhood home, The house my family left 20 years ago, the house that had been empty ever since. When I arrived, the front door was locked. I inserted the key. The door opened slowly. Inside, everything looked exactly the same. Furniture, pictures, dust-covered memories. But on the kitchen table was something waiting. Another envelope. Inside the envelope was a letter, written in handwriting I recognized instantly. My own. The letter explained everything. It said that years from now, I would discover something important about my life, something I had forgotten. And to make sure I found the truth, I had created a plan, a trail of keys, each one leading me closer to the final place, closer to the truth I needed to remember. At the bottom of the letter were the final words. Some doors in life are locked for a reason, but sometimes you are the only one who can leave the key. I looked around the empty house, and for the first time, I understood. The keys weren't left by a stranger. They were left by me, just not the version of me that exists today.